Before we begin, I want to speak to a very specific kind of soul. If you've ever felt out of place in this world, too deep for small talk, too sensitive for chaos, too awake to go back to sleep, then this message is for you. You are a light bearer, a light worker, sent into dark places not to blend in, but to remind them what light feels like. That calling is not easy. The world will test you. People will misunderstand your peace, mock your silence, envy your glow. There will be days when you'll question your own purpose, wondering why your path seems lonelier than most. But make no mistake, your light was never meant to be comfortable. It was meant to be contagious. And if this message finds you, it means the universe is reminding you who you are. But if you do not feel called, if talk of spirit, energy, or divine purpose feels strange or uncomfortable, this may not be your message, because what you're about to hear is not for everyone. It is for those who carry something sacred, those who have fought invisible battles and still rise with grace, those who know deep down. They were chosen to guide, to heal, and to love without needing recognition. So if you are one of them, welcome home. You are the light bearer. Before you can lead, you must learn the secrets that protect the fire within you. 7 of them, hidden, ancient, simple, eternal. Secret 1, keep your visions private. Light bearer, when God shows you something before its time, it isn't a spotlight, it's a seed. The world celebrates fruit, but God begins with roots. Joseph spoke his dream, and envy threw him into the pit. Genesis 37. What was holy became hunted. What was sacred became misunderstood. So guard what heaven whispers. Every vision has a season. Every revelation has an appointed hour. The seed that breaks soil too early meets frost instead of sunlight. Write your visions down. Let them breathe in silence. Pray over them. Let God finish shaping what He started showing. For there is power in secrecy, not pride, not fear, but sacred protection. The unseen world listens to your words. Speak life, not exposure. Speak purpose, not proof. Light bearer, when your time comes, your vision will no longer need explanation. It will be recognition. Until then, stay quiet, stay faithful, and let your silence be your shield. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarry, wait for it will surely come. Secret 2, protect your weak spots. Light bearer, even metal bends where it's thin. Even the brightest flame flickers when wind finds its cracks. Do not confuse honesty with exposure. The world has ears that listen only to exploit, not to understand. There is a reason God covers what He is still healing. He hid Moses in the cleft of a rock while His glory passed by. Exodus 33:22. He shields the unfinished, the fragile, the becoming. When you share every struggle with everyone, you hand your blueprint to those who would rather tear than build. Guard your emotions the way a shepherd guards the gate. Let only trusted souls walk through. Everyone else can wave from the hill. Even Jesus withdrew to pray alone when sorrow pressed in. Matthew 26:39. He wept where few could see, because divine strength is born in private tears. Light bearer, secrecy is not shame. It is sacred space. Keep a holy distance between your heart and the crowd, for what God mends in silence will shine louder than what pain ever shouted. Secret 3. Guard your energy like treasure. Light bearer, every breath you take is a spark from heaven. Every thought is current flowing through divine circuits. Your energy is sacred currency in a world that trades in distraction. When God filled you with light, He never told you to give it away to every shadow that asks. There are souls who will draw from you, but never pour back. Learn to recognize that pull, the conversation that drains, the screen that steals your focus, the habit that dulls your fire. Guard your heart above all else, for it is the wellspring of life. Proverbs 4:23. Rest is not laziness. It is maintenance of the miracle. Solitude is not isolation. It is reconnection. When you say no, heaven calls it wisdom. When you withdraw, God calls it worship. Light bearer, tend your inner flame the way a keeper tends the last candle in a storm. Shield it with prayer, feed it with gratitude, protect it from gossip, fear, and guilt. Let every yes you give be deliberate, soaked in peace, touched by purpose. For the one who knows how to conserve light can illuminate an entire generation without burning out. Secret 4. Not everyone deserves your presence. Light bearer, your presence shifts atmospheres. That is why some rooms grow calm when you enter, and others grow restless. God did not design you for every table. Some circles only mirror your old self. Others pull you backward when you're meant to rise. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. 1 Corinthians 15:33. You are not arrogant for guarding your space. You are obedient. Even Jesus walked away from the crowds to be alone with God. Mark 1:35. Presence is power. Reserve it for places where it plants peace, not confusion. When you step back, do it gracefully. When you stay, stay purposefully. Solitude is the sanctuary where your anointing breathes. Withdraw there often. Let heaven refill what people drain. Secret 5. Silence is your shield. Light bearer, the noise of this world is a weapon. It hunts for your attention because attention is energy, and energy is power. God does not shout to be heard. He whispers to be felt. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. In stillness, heaven speaks in frequencies, not sentences. You cannot hear that voice while arguing with the wind. When you hold your peace, you disarm confusion. When you stay silent, you let God defend what words could destroy. Every light bearer must learn the rhythm of quiet. Sit in silence until your thoughts slow enough to match eternity's pace. There will be moments when silence will ache, but that ache is the sound of your soul healing. The one who masters silence becomes untouchable because they no longer feed battles that are beneath their calling. Guard your quiet time like sacred ground. Speak only when peace, not ego, gives you permission. Secret 6. Master your emotions. Light bearer. Emotion is color on the canvas of creation. It is beautiful, but without control, it floods the painting. Anger, fear, envy. These are storms meant to pass through, not live in. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that rules his spirit than he that takes a city. Proverbs 16:32. Every outburst spends energy you were meant to use for building. Every moment of calm multiplies your strength. The wise do not suppress feeling, they transform it. Turn anger into drive. Turn sorrow into empathy. Turn fear into prayer. Light bearer. When you rule your emotions, you rule your atmosphere. Feel deeply, but respond slowly. For your peace is not weakness. It's proof that God lives within you. Secret 7. Stay connected to the source. Light bearer. You are the branch, not the vine. Without connection, even brilliance withers. I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever remains in me and I in them will bear much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. John 15:5. The world will try to recharge you with applause, money, and approval. But those batteries die quickly. Only God's current sustains light that never fades. Stay plugged in through prayer, through quiet gratitude, through the daily act of remembering who sent you. Let every breath be communion. Let every task, no matter how small, become worship. When you drift, humility reconnects you. When you doubt, gratitude tunes you back to heaven's frequency. Guard that connection above all else. For the moment you forget the source, the light turns into labor. But when you stay aligned, even work becomes worship. Light bearer. These 7 secrets are not rules, they are armor. Keep your vision sacred. Protect your wounds. Guard your energy. Choose your spaces wisely. Wear silence like a crown. Rule your emotions with peace. And stay forever tied to the source. Do this, and no darkness can extinguish you. Walk quietly. Shine boldly. The world will see your light, but only you and heaven will know the secret that keeps it burning. If this message spoke to your soul, light bearer, let it be known, not for me, but for those who are still searching for their light. Press the thumbs up so this light reaches more souls wandering in shadow. Subscribe and walk this path with us. Every week, a new revelation, a new secret, a new whisper from heaven. And if you feel moved, share this message with another light bearer. For when light meets light, darkness forgets its name.